you guys remember I told you about this Macars M8027 pattern, and yeah, I had made it in this really pretty 100% cotton fabric, and I have just folded the shirt here in half as I have the collar. It's easier to show you what I'm just about to describe. So if you remember, there was about 3 inches left over when I attached the collar around the circumference of the shirt, and yeah, apparently my lovely friend had sent me a wonderful message, and in that had pointed me in the direction of one of the sites that you can go on and kind of just like review patterns and everything. I think it's just patternreview.com. And yeah, so it's not me. I knew it was not me. It's just sometimes we do say that, don't we? Just to kind of cover ourselves and make us sort of feel, I don't know, maybe not too clever, I guess, But, I've been sewing on and off my entire life. I kind of know, if I make an error and a mistake, and I absolutely knew that I did everything correct. So yeah, I am going to have to take off the placket here. What upsets me about that is I matched everything, and yeah, I spent a whole bunch of time doing that, both sides as well, because bear in mind this is folded, and yeah, I am going to take that off, and then I will also have to remove the pockets. There's 2 breast pockets, and then use the fabric on the front bodice and kind of put some interfacing on there and fold it over, and hopefully it will kind of fit okay. I'm kind of, just kind of playing around with that, because when you think about it, obviously this placket is extra, so you omit the placket and then you use the fabric from the main bodice, and I'm just hoping that it should not alter kind of wearing it. I would not have thought so. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do this evening. Yeah, it's currently 8 o'clock at night. I thought just before I feed the kitty cats, I kind of just take this off and yeah, play around with that, and then hopefully then the attachment of the collar will then fit on the shirt, especially with my measurements, because obviously I measure correctly. Wish me luck. Righto, I have just kind of thought, before I take the scissors to the fabric, I actually thought that if I just fold that under, and I'm sure you guys probably were maybe just saying that, and maybe I heard you, so I've literally folded the placket under, and both of them there, you can see, and just quickly I've laid that there and following along. Obviously it's folded in half, and now I've just got a little bit there. Maybe if I make a couple little pleats in the back, I'll play around with that. I'll pin that and yeah, put a little couple stitches in or something, try it on, and hopefully if it does not distort the kind of, when you get that kind of feeling if something does not kind of hang right, and yeah, if I don't have that, then all I need to do is fold that under and stitch it down. But I will still have to take the pockets off, which is a little bit unfortunate, because folding this, it does, so you can see my pocket stitching there, and if I fold that, it goes over it, so I don't know, add a little bulk to the side there of the pocket. Go me, I actually do have a brain sometimes. Wow. Righto, so I have now stitched down the placket area there, and really good news actually, I have left the pockets as is, and it's kind of just worked out that it's gone over the same stitching line. So I kind of made sure that the placket was folded kind of pretty taut along the edge there, otherwise the more it came over under there, then obviously more of the pocket it would have gone into the stitching. But yeah, thankfully you can see it's kind of just gone on the same stitching line. Okay, so also good news, I have just pinned the collar and I have managed to get this on the shirt and kind of just manipulated the fabric, so it's actually omitted the pleat that I was going to put in, so that was really good. So sometimes you just have to kind of ease the bleep out of things, and yeah. However, I know I've just kind of made a little bit of a joke there, but as much as I have eased that in, I have not created the easing too much that, you know, that there would be any ripples or anything like that, or distortion in the fabric. Yeah, so all I need to do now is just take it to the sewing machine and stitch it up. There we go, guys. So one colouring stand, check, and it is attached. Yeah, so I'm pretty pleased with how that has now finally been installed. I'll just flip it over. I just decided to stitch the colour stand down by machine. I was going to hand stitch it, and also I did not ditch stitch, as you can see. I just ran a long line of stitches, regular stitch length line of stitches all the way across. Yeah, because I did not want to really do any more work to this after it kind of ticked me off because the pattern was a little bit wrong. However, I have said all of this and yacked on for probably about 5 minutes when really I could actually delete all this and just kind of just show you. However, by showing you, at least you guys get a visual look of the before, during and after. So this morning I have cut out the gingham fabric that you can see there in this Macars M7900. Now this is my second one, and I have almost completed view B last night. Just got to hem it, and I thought I would cut out another one. So yeah, this one obviously is a blue colourway, so is the other one. This is just darker than the one that I almost finished last night. Then I traced out the Butterick B6380, and all I need to do with this one is kind of just go through my fabric collection and decide upon what fabric to use for this frock. And and while I had a few minutes left over, this Macars M7547. Now I have made this garment before, the overalls, twice, and not entirely sure why, but although I made a slight amendment to the crotch dips, I do remember wearing them and they still needed a further alteration, so that is all I did to that. Yes, and this, for those of you guys that follow me for a while, I used to cut out on some recycled brown paper, and yeah, I guess I kind of slowly converted over to the Swedish tracing paper. So yeah, at some point I will get around to making another pair of overalls. Also picked me up 5 yards of this fabric. Yep, that's right, 5 yards. Very rare do I get that amount of increments of fabric, but that is because I wanted something a little bit fun to make the walkaway dress, which is the Butterick B4790. Never made that before. It's been on my to-do list for a whole bunch of time. It has been previously traced out that there is just the bias binding, and yeah, I kind of bulk purchased that because yeah, this dress needs quite a lot of bias tape. So yeah, I know it's probably not really the best fabric to use for the walkaway dress because obviously it is very grown up, but I just kind of wanted something a little bit of fun, something a little bit different, and yeah, I thought, go for my life, let's go for it. We have some happy mail that arrived yesterday, which was Thursday, and yeah, this was from Naomi, which was Naomi Sews on Instagram, and she was having a de-stash. So yeah, I could not resist and I managed to grab me a few bits. Righto, so let's take a look inside. I am going to take this out of the box because the camera is playing up so badly, and yeah, it just keeps making these really horrible crunching sounds. So yeah, I'll take it out and do my best to film what was inside and yeah, show you guys what I picked up. First up, Macars M6284, which is this one here. And really like that, and I really like the view B there, B not C. And then we have Macars M5522, which is this fun shirt, so you can have kind of a couple little different options there. I like this one, I like view D, and I also like view A. Then we have Simplicity 5259. So you have a few things there. You have kind of crop pants, full length pants, and then a couple of different lengths for the skirts. And this one, I really like this one. So this is a Vogue pattern, V8543, and yeah, I just think that's super amazing, and kind of going to up my game a little bit and see if I could actually sew that. Finally for the patterns, another Macars M5138, another shirt pattern there. And view A is not too dissimilar to something that I kind of already have in my collection. But yeah, do like a shirt. And Naomi wrote me a little note there, and of course she did ask me what candy I liked, and obviously you guys, most of you guys know that I used to live in the US and I used to adore Hershey's chocolate, so you gotta have me some Hershey's. And yeah, I'm surprised that it's actually still there and yeah, not been nibbled already. Yeah, go me. I think it will be a hoot with this fabric, and yeah, I think it's really fun. Maybe I'm thinking of making some bags with this, and yeah, I've got a couple thoughts with that one. And then we have some fun fabric here. I'll open it out a little bit more, but yeah, I adore Beatrix Potter, and this fabric was definitely a fabric not to pass up. Next is this beautiful exquisite fabric, and yeah, beautiful little birds, kits, and yeah, kind of reeds and rushes, floral flowers, obviously. Yeah, flowers are floral, florally. Oh, you know what I mean. It's just so pretty, and yeah, I think it's perfect. So I definitely had to get my paws, and this one, I would be in a bit of a flap if I passed this one up. Next up we have kind of giant flowers going on there, and the purple is almost as true to colour. And then we have another kind of sewing theme depictions there, so I really think that's fun fabric. And the final one, very different colour, and yeah, another one with lots of notions and things to do with sewing on. So I'm really happy with all these fabrics and the patterns and everything. Also this Sew a Country kitchen little magazine, and it is awesome. So I just take a couple stills and show you guys the inside. But yeah, that's a great find, and there's a couple of patterns in there that the previous owner, I guess, traced out, and so they were left in there as well. Awesome. Yep, so this was my happy mail, and also there is some more happy mail, and I will turn the camera around for that because it was from another D-Stash, which is wonderful Karen, who's my friend from So Little Time. And yeah, I picked up a couple patterns from her D-Stash, but she was very naughty, and unsuspectingly to me, she said that she has put something in the package. So I am going to open it on camera, and I messaged her yesterday. It did arrive yesterday, but I have not been feeling myself for a whole bunch of time, and I kind of did not really want to put a camera in front of my face, and to be honest, I do not really feel like it today, but I will, because otherwise Karen will have to wait another week. And yeah, so let's get it open. Righto, so this is the happy mail that arrived yesterday from the wonderful Karen, and yes, it is not opened, I promise you. And yeah, as you can see, it is all sealed, so hopefully I can get it open now. I'm still shy doing this because somebody's been up to something. Right, so I know I purchased 2 patterns. So this is the first one, and yeah, so it's a colour anise. Yeah, so it's a jacket, and then I'm trying to do this so I get the patterns out. Yeah, okay. So this is by Hand London, and this is actually the first time I actually have a by Hand London pattern. So right, now there's something in here, obviously, apart from patterns. Okay, so we have a card and an envelope. I'm really shy. Wow, look! Oh, that is so beautiful! Oh wow, so this all by hand. Oh, oh, I'm buzzing with excitement. I know T is doing TE cam actually, so he's behind the camera at the moment. But I have just read it, and it's okay. I'm pretty sure Karen will not mind me reading it. So here's a little happy sewing bee for you. He can buzz off the card, but onto any garment that you would like, or just keep it on display somewhere. Hope you like him. Oh, I absolutely adore him. My first project from the Puppy Triffy Autumn Embroidery Club. Oh wow, yes, because obviously watching your channel, you do the Puppy Triffy, so yeah, I'm familiar with that. Happy sewing, Karen. Kiss kiss. Oh wow, that's absolutely amazing. So I'll take a photograph, a still, so you guys can see a little bit more in detail. And yeah, so she's mounted it on the card and used the ticking fabric as well. And yes, you see it's a pin. Oh, thank you so much. I feel really shy. And thank you. Just handmade special things are just amazing. Thank you. Also, I wanted to give you a little bit of an update on the Macaws pattern here. So you guys know that from what you've seen so far, I've had here a little bit of a journey with this one. And just as I kind of like figure out and play around with the pattern so everything then comes together and fits, on the last kind of major thing that I also discovered was under the arm side, and the lower part of the arm side is about a couple inches too low. So yeah, I now actually have to go in and reconfigure the sizing with that as well. And yeah, but at the moment it is in the 90 corner and it is staying there for a little while until I get my head around then reconfiguring the arm side area. Also, I was hoping to go to the knitting and stitching show, and it started yesterday, Thursday, so it's on yesterday, today, Friday, and tomorrow, Saturday, and also the final day, which is the Sunday. And yeah, just kind of not being myself, and this time I just cannot shake it off at the moment. And that almost was not going to be a video this week, but it was only because Karen very kindly made that beautiful gift for me. And also just wanted to show you guys the D-stash, or otherwise if I make another video kind of stand alone and add it to maybe next week's, it kind of goes a little bit out of sync then sometimes, and then there's extra stuff, and then sometimes things don't always go together. So yeah, I'm putting a video out for you guys today. And yeah, I also have to get yet another camera, because this is an identical camera to one that I had before, and there must be some sort of design fault with them, because yeah, there's a couple issues going on. And although this is second hand, because I can in no way afford hundreds and hundreds if not thousands for these wonderful cameras, recording devices, whatever. So yeah, everything is second hand. I will instead, see, I can't even speak. See, this is another thing that's bugging me as well. TE will insert a still of the type of camera that I have. However, I am still going to stick with the Canon, because that's kind of what my loyalty is to, and I've kind of had cameras ever since I was a child. It was always pretty much Canon. But I'm just going to have to kind of look around for a similar camera to this, but not identical, because it's ticking me off and it's money that's kind of just now gone. And even, yeah, okay, I could take it to the repair. Yeah, so as I was saying before bleeping, I could take it to the repairers, but then with that, unfortunately, you then have the cost of that, which could actually come out a lot more expensive than the actual camera itself, and all that money could actually be put towards another second-hand camera. So yeah, I'm going to have to be on the lookout for that. But you know, it's expensive no matter what, and this was a waste of money anyway. I mean, it was only okay in the grand scheme of things. It was inexpensive. It was under 100, but even still, that's you know, a massive amount of money for somebody like me. And you know, I still actually have to find, you know, that roughly kind of figure for another camera anyway. But I do not know. It might be that, you know, something's going to come out a bit more expensive. So yeah, I don't know. Coupled with that and everything else that's going on, I do not know. I kind of was thinking maybe a little break for a while, and yeah, see how I'll go with that. But then I do not want to fall behind, because obviously there's still videos that I want to put out for you guys. I'll see how I go. I suppose the other thought is maybe I could kind of trade this camera in, but I do not know if that's going to be possible, because somebody's going to take in the cost configuration, and therefore it kind of might work out the same. So neither me or the other person would actually get any deal from it. Yeah, so there's that. But yeah, it's just been funny times over the last sort of few months, a year or so, and just at the moment I just cannot kind of get myself out of what I'm in. So yeah, anyway, I just kind of wanted to tell you guys where I'm at, because you guys are so kind. You know, you spend your time, I have no idea why you do, you spend your time coming to my channel, and extra little bit of time as well to comment, and I think that's absolutely wonderful. And I always miss some of the people that used to follow me and do not follow me anymore, and or maybe just watch and do not comment anymore. And it's like, oh no, because I always wonder, you know, I hope nothing has happened to them. But then sometimes you see them commenting elsewhere, and then you think, oh, as long as they're okay and as long as they're safe, especially with everything that has been going on for the last sort of 2 years in the world, it's yeah, crazy times. But yeah, I do not know, guys. You guys are amazing, and yeah, it's really touched me that people just, you know, take their time. Also, like with Karen and Michelle, and you know, I've mentioned this before over my previous videos, you know, that somebody actually takes their time and prepares a parcel, and or purchases some fabric or whatever the little gift is, or big gift. And I've never had anybody do that for me. So I don't know, I get very, very emotional, and obviously off camera you can probably see I've been crying and upset. So yeah, thank you so much, and yeah, it just means the absolute world to me. I'm just so humbled, and you know, you guys know that I'm so down to earth, and I don't know, I never feel I deserve it. So I just feel, I don't know, I talked to T.E. about it, and he just thinks I'm silly. So, well, anyway, listen, that's that, isn't it? So please tell me how your week has been, and let me know where you are up to. Are any of you guys going to the knitting and stitching show in the UK, or any other shows that may be something to do with crafts? Let me know. Or what is on your sewing and cutting table? Or what is it? Are you doing anything, I don't know, extraordinary, something really fun, something really different? Yeah, let me know if you'd like. Okay, everybody, please stay safe and be happy. And yeah, be happy, just like what Karen said. Sorry guys, I know, I just ignore me. If you've got this far, thank you so much, guys. Right, I am going to switch off now. Let T.E. do the editing. I'll sit with him and obviously say yes, no, up, down, left, right. And yeah, hopefully see you guys next week. If not, then it will be when I feel like filming. Okay guys, very much appreciated. And yeah, I know some of the content's a little bit samey, and obviously some of that is a little bit in my thoughts as well, but you know, you guys watch, so if you enjoyed, please give me a thumbs up, and yeah, look forward to talking to you in the comments. Okay, thank you.